Hey guys, quick self assessment. You can join me if you want, but I'm going to raise my hand if these questions apply to me. Now, hands down if they don't. All right. Do you worry about the future and what will happen next, and does that cause you anxiety? Yes, 100%. I absolutely do. Do you worry about the past? Do you dwell on mistakes that you've made and bridges that you've burned and things that you've done that you just can't forgive yourself for, or you think others don't forgive you for? 100%. All right. Do you have any energy to take care of what you need to and who you need to today? Just today. Because that's really what matters, right? Is just today. I don't. I'm burning energy I don't have. And you probably are too, because I know that you guys are worrying about the future. Absolutely, right? It's somewhat natural, but certainly when you're in positions where, your fate is up to what's going to happen in my next court hearing, or how's my next meeting going to go with my probation officer, or, how's this next appointment going to go, or what's my counselor going to say, or all kinds of things. There's a lot of things that cause you anxiety. And then when we look to the past, right? Unfortunately for us, a lot of us were labeled by what we've done maybe years ago, but certainly, mistakes that we've made or bad choices that we've made or just lapses in judgment or bad crowds that we've hung with. We're caught in a position where we feel like we can't escape the past. If you've known me for a while and you're familiar with me and the way I interact, probably lately I've been a bit distracted, and that's because I've taken a lot of loss lately. I've not really talked to people about it, but I'm going to talk to you about it right now. I'm going to tell you that I have a friend in the hospital right now who her husband had a heart attack and he doesn't have any brain activity, and she's letting everybody come in and say goodbye to him before they pull him off life support and life sustaining equipment. And he's my age. And I've also had a couple of friends. I had one die by suicide and the other one die by overdose recently. And I'm reeling pretty bad from it. And they were my age as well, or in one case, a couple years younger. So now I'm thinking, man, I really don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen later today. None of us do. And that's the point, right? Today. We got to live for today. We got to let all that go. All of that stuff that happened in the past, we got to let it go, because it's wearing us out. We can't beat ourselves up for it. It's our story now. It's part of our story. I talk about that to you guys a lot. Like, the things that you're doing now are going to be part of your story. You're the author. You're writing it. How's it going to be written? That's up to us, right? That's up to us how our story is going to be written. And we cannot worry about what's going to happen tomorrow. I know some of you are wondering, how's my next court hearing going to go? Or what's my next meeting with my probation officer going to be? Or, is the judge or the referee going to let me out of detention or get me off probation? Or, I don't know who I'm going to move with or anything like that. It's our life, and it should be important, definitely, but you can't control it. The only thing you can control is what you do today. That's been a really, really hard lesson for me to learn. And I actually started listening to a book. I don't read books. I usually listen to them. Raise your hand if you don't. Yeah. It was all about that. It reminded me again, like, that's it. That's the only thing I can control. I can't control anything that happened before it already happened. It's done. It's done, man. And all I can do is, like, remember it as it was, maybe. Hopefully it's accurate. And learn from it, because today is what I'm doing. I'm not doing tomorrow yet. I'm setting myself up for tomorrow. And the quote that I heard this morning was awesome. It was like, if you live for today or something, or if you make today great or something like that, it becomes a fond memory. So tomorrow, if you live for today and you give it all you got and you just do what you need to do to fulfill yourself, to make sure that everybody around you feels fulfilled by you, make good choices, make healthy choices, make smart choices, and invest in yourself for today. Then come tomorrow, today will be an awesome memory for you. It's part of your story, and it's a good part. So think about it that way. Think about it as a story that you're writing. And I'm 43 years old, man, and I just started hearing it put this way, starting to make a little bit more sense to me. And so I guess the point of everything that I'm saying right now is you have control of your life, and a lot of us feel like we don't, and I, for periods of my life, have definitely not. But you do. You have a lot of control. You can control today, And that's it. That's all you need to worry about. So think about all of the energy and all of the emotion and the time that you take to worry about what's going to happen tomorrow or what I did and said yesterday and the week before and the year before. We don't have to do that anymore. Just worry about today. Tomorrow will take care of itself if we take care of today. All of our todays will become really good memories, will become awesome pasts to remember. That's the point. So if we give it what we got today and live for this moment, these things that have happened in my life and in my friends' lives recently have been a very unfortunate reminder, but it is a powerful reminder that that's it. We don't know. We have no idea. The only thing we can control is what we do today. So let's do it, man. We're still on that cycle break-in, but we can't break the past if we don't make today great, right? We have to start somewhere. Mr. J dropped a dime on me recently, a gem of a piece of wisdom, and said, or asked me actually, he asked me a really hard question because I was worried about man, I don't want to fall into my dad's legacy. I don't want to be the same guy. I don't want to do the same things and make the same choices. And Mr. J asked me, why can't you make your own legacy? Well, that's what I always talk about, right? Breaking cycles and starting a new one. Mr. J, hats off, man. You reminded me what we're here for, and that is to break the cycle and make a new healthy one for us and those that come after us. So let's keep doing it. We got this.